Before you guys watch this interview, I want you guys to understand that this guy didn't know a single thing about day trading 6 months ago. He joined December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, and 6 months later, he's up $70,000 in 3 days. Simply learning what you guys have been learning throughout YouTube, whatever, whatever it may be. This guy is a real person. This guy, wanted to change his life, wanted to start day trading, and he did it. All he did was committed. All he did was he told me that he was spending hours and hours and hours a day learning how to do this, and he was still working a job on top of that. This guy didn't make any excuses. I give all my praise to him because, a lot of people come to me and they ask me, hey, how do I create an account? Versus, hey, I took this trade, came across this situation, I don't know what to do, and I want to fix it. So you guys should probably take some of his advice. I want you guys to listen to this interview and pay close attention because it's real. This money is real. It can really change your life, and I want you guys to take it serious once and for all. Like, please do it for yourself. Don't even do it for me. I'm actually begging you guys. I want you guys to be successful. I want every single one of you to be successful. This guy, joined up in the mentorship and, is absolutely killing it. And he's just one of many. This guy just, $70,000 in 3 days is insane. And I also wanted to talk about, what the process is, kind of just joining the mentorship, expectations, standards. Obviously, I expect you to put the work in. I'm not just going to hold your hand and do everything right, but I will guide you in the right directions, whether it's teaching you how to day trade, making sure you're going from a margin to a cash account, whatever, this and that, I'm gonna teach you everything that you need to know. But at the end of the day, you have to put the work in, right? Not everybody's gonna be accepted. You have to be able to commit. And the sign up process is easy. You're gonna hop on a call with one of my guys. They're gonna make sure that you're a proper fit for us. And then whenever you're done, you're gonna hop on a call with me. That's gonna be one of many, and you're stuck with me for life inside the Discord live trading and actively learning this new skill that everybody wants to learn, right? It's day trading, it's stock options. It's only been around for so long because Robinhood only came out in 2020, right? So it's fairly new, and not a lot of people think it's too accessible, but it's really just right here. It's in your hands, right? So this is reality. I'm not going to speak for too long, but I want you guys to watch this interview. It's crazy. Just take something out of it, and I hope it motivates you guys. Okay, so Easy Decrypt, introduce yourself real quick. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Q. I'm 23 years old, located in Southern California, and I'm currently a mechanic. So I do window tint, vinyl wrapping for almost 2 to 3 years now.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. I know that when you joined up in middle of December, 6 months ago, and ever since then you've been pretty much extremely active in the chats, even when I was gone for a little bit, right? But
Correct.
dude, I saw in the chat last week that you made, even just today, you made $41,000. You made $21,000 yesterday, and then $8,000 before that. That's $70,000 in 3 trades, bro. That is insane. You're 6 months into day trading, working inside the mentorship. And be honest, did you have any trading experience before you joined up and started learning anything?
No, not really. So pretty much just had my head down ever since I joined the mentorship. I just really wanted to change this on my life. I'm working 12-hour shifts pretty much daily, and I just want more freedom at the end of the day.
Yeah, we all do, right? And that's awesome, bro. That's crazy. I still can't believe that, man. So it's like you were pretty much a complete beginner when you joined up. Did you have any idea about stocks and stuff in general, or did you just jump in completely brand new, complete beginner?
Yeah, I pretty much knew a little bit of stocks. I was here and there before COVID, but I just never really been consistent.
So let me ask you this: did you ever imagine that it would happen that fast, within 6 months? You're just seeing crazy success right now. And I've always told people it's good to be consistent, and then you don't know when you're going to catch those good days, right? And you're catching consistent good days, so it's what's one thing that was going through your mind when you made this 41,000, 21,000 trade? It's because you've been super consistent, bro, in your day trading, and it shows.
Honestly, I really don't know how to feel right now. I'll say 8 months ago, I would never expect me to ever hit above 5,000 or even see 5,000 in one day in my entire life.
That is insane, bro. So you've never even seen more than 4 figures or 5 figures even in that amount of time? Because I know you run a business and you run other things as well. Is this your first time ever seeing that big of success?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, dude. That's crazy. You know how long it took me to hit my first 4 or 5 figure day, bro?
Shit, you talking about you been in the game.
Took me like 4 years, bro. I did start a lot younger though, and I was like, I mean, I couldn't afford mentorships and I couldn't afford to learn anything, so I did have to grind it out. But I'm glad I did, bro. Cause, dude, seeing your success and seeing other people's success, just like it motivates me, bro. It's like the same way that anybody else would see me on the internet is the same way I'm watching you guys just kill it, and I'm like, man, bro, like it's so insane, bro. You know, it's like makes me wonder because a lot of people come in and they don't get the results they want, but they also don't put the effort in, right? And it makes me wonder, like, how much time were you putting in right away? Were you like, you know, taking your time? Were you going to work and, you know, coming home and putting your time to that, you know, away from your 9 to 5, or what? How exactly were you able to trade or learn how to day trade among, you know, having other responsibilities?
So pretty much while I was working, like on my lunch breaks and whatnot, I always trying to find time to like watch the videos, take notes, learn more about the markets, how it works. Then later over the times, like after I clock out at night, I do like couple hours of back testing trades over and over, see why does that happen, how does that happen, and whatnot.
So pretty much throughout all your free time in the last 6 months, you've just been grinding the stock market and learning how to day trade.
Yes.
That's crazy because that's actually what it takes, bro. A lot of people think they can half-ass it, and you know, it's like it's one thing to half-ass it or like have time and half-ass, and it's one thing to be busy and, you know, dedicating all your time to, you know, day trading or at least one skill. It doesn't even have to be day trading, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding, bro. You know, you can't. Anybody can say what they want, but at the end of the day, you're walking home with $70,000 in 3 days, bro. I know you're doing a challenge, which is crazy. It's super sick to see. You know, at the end of the day, I want the best for you, bro. And I want you to, you know, it's like at least take some money, at least, you know, even like lunch, you know. I bet you feel really, you know, comfortable right now. Not comfortable, but like a little bit relieved. But another question I wanted to ask was, like, did you think at all that it would even work? Like, were you skeptical at all whenever you know, you came across the mentorship and you were like, yo, like, I don't know if it's going to work, this and that, or like, did you just say fuck it and you're like, I don't really care, I have some money, let me buy this mentorship, and if it doesn't work, who cares, right? What was kind of the mindset, you know, whenever you're learning how to day trade?
Well, I was just going through YouTube, and as soon as I came upon yours, it just, how you explain and go over things just clicked.
And I agree, bro, because like when you look at my charts or even your charts, bro, yours are extremely, you know, like if you sent me charts, I would take those trades, like no doubt. But we keep it super simple, bro. We just play price action. Like the trade you took today on SPX, bro, it simply broke high day with a fair value gap. You played the retracement and then you held all the way through with confidence, bro. That's how you're supposed to day trade. And then I don't even see you trading every single day as well, you know? So it's like, that's even better. So that's just awesome. But another question is, what do you think has changed in your life since you started trading? Do you think maybe you've built better habits, or it could be even worse? Who knows?
Yeah, so recently I've been day trading. I was able to open up a new business, well, become a business owner. I also have time, spend time with my mom, just getting more out for my family.
That's good, bro. That's good. Because you're definitely going to have a lot more freedom, especially since you've pretty much mastered the skill, bro, in 6 months as well. And that being said, dude, within 6 months, you know, what's your 6 to 12 month goal from now? You know, like, do you plan on continuing to play heavy? Do you plan on continuing to size down and, you know, maybe just take consistent gains rather than try to chase and, you know, whatever, keep chasing the same trades that you have been? Not saying that it's a bad thing, because obviously, you know, $70,000 in 3 days, like I said, nobody can talk bad about that. But have you ever thought about like what you would do with the money since you have freedom now, bro? You really do.
Yeah, so 6 to 12 months, I see myself more investing. All the profits I earn, yeah, real estate.
That's good, bro. The first thing I did was bought a house, bro. You know, the second I could buy a house, I bought a house because that's the safest investment. And then obviously I bought some cars. I ended up selling them because, you know, when you don't have money growing up, you think you can afford everything. And not to say that I couldn't afford it, but I definitely got screwed over on the deal. So, you know, whatever. I took a loss on the Lambo, or like a small loss. I got some money back. But yeah, man, dude, I just really can't fathom like your success, bro. Like, I'm beyond proud of you, bro. Like, you have no idea. You
appreciate it,
bro. Like, I'm literally shocked because many thousands of people come to me all the time and ask me, you know, is day trading even possible? And then you have cases like this. Like, for the longest time in 2024, whenever I was making all that bread, like crazy amounts of money, I had imposter syndrome. I thought I was just getting lucky every single time. You know what I mean? But it just,
right.
it's different whenever you go from making a set amount to like, oh crap, this is crazy. You know what I mean? So dude, it just shocks me. Like I said, it took me I'm almost jealous of you guys, bro. You know what I mean? I wish I could have had a minute. But that being said, man, like it's crazy to hear. I just wanted to hear your thought process behind everything and like how you're dealing with it, how you feel. You know, like I said, I'm happy for you, bro. Congrats on your success. You truly deserve it. You put the work in. I'm never going to take credit for your success, bro. Even though I had the information out there, you're the one that genuinely put the time in. It wasn't like I was telling you, hey, Easy Decrypt, watch this right now. You did it. You know what I mean? That being said, bro, what would you say to someone that was on the edge of jumping into day trading like you have been? Like you've probably seen it before, or, you know, even better, what would you say to yourself a year ago?
I would say just take the time. No need to rush it. Everybody goes like at a different pace until it clicks.
That is true, bro. Everybody picks up a book at a different time. Nobody's on the same page. Nobody's in the same chapter. You know what I mean? So it's always going to be that way. And bro, like you started 6 months ago. I know people that have been trading for 6 years and you've made more money than them, which is ridiculous. You know, that's why I'm shocked. Dude, I'm just at a loss for words, bro. You're insane. And you deserve all the success, bro. Man, I appreciate your time for hopping on this interview. I know you're rich now, so you don't really have the time anymore. Probably got a iced out watch and shit. No, I'm joking, bro. But dude, I really do appreciate you, and congrats on all the success, man.
Thank you.
Now, guys, after watching that interview, I bet you guys are probably amped, like, dang, you know, like anybody can do it, and it's true, anybody can do it, and I want it to be one of you guys. So if you guys are interested in mentorship, we have spots available for you to enter. I don't allow too many people in at one time because it's harder to cater to everybody individually, but I do allow a small group of people. So if you're interested, make sure that you book below. It's the link right there, so you can do it. And if not, you know, we have the playbook. We have a whole bunch of free courses for you, a bunch of information, so that way you can still be successful. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm out of here.